9:50 exactly, news and views moving along. Our next guest is Fawzia Peer, Vice President of Minara Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to be looking at how water disruptions impact local businesses in South Africa. Fawzia, assalamu alaikum, welcome to the program.
Walaikum salam, Julie. Walaikum salam.
Lovely to have you on air this morning, and this undoubtedly is quite a serious issue, is it not?
It is what, which is such an important commodity. Today one can see that South Africa is currently classified as a water-stressed country. And this is largely due to climatic conditions also, one would say. And I would think on low annual average rainfall as well in the catchment areas. And of course, we mustn't forget the high evaporation rates, you know.
Mm. Fausia, having said all of that, we do know that we are in a very dire situation. This is impacting directly on small and medium businesses as well, people who are unemployed and want to go into a little business of their own have to think twice what type of business they will be entering into, simply because of the issue around water. And we also know the other big elephant in the room is the electricity crisis. But having said all of that, we're also hearing talks about the water tanker operators are deliberately sabotaging the water systems so that they can remain in business. Your thoughts?
Well, those things happen all over. The water tankers, they want to make money, so they will sabotage the valves. And, it's something that the municipality has to take control. And some of them here are possibly officials from the municipalities who have
Sure.
these tankers. So I think we are in a generation of pain here with people. If we talk about SMMEs, all of them are in that bracket who want to make some money. But basically, with water, I think municipalities will have to do something drastically and quickly with the water infrastructure that is aging.
Well,
That's
I'm all, I'm also thinking, Fausia, engage with these tanker operators, make it viable for them not to sabotage the systems. They can compromise and bring water to the people and not literally bring the country to a standstill with the water and the electricity issues. At the Chamber of Commerce, are there any projects or initiatives that you guys feel could be introduced into different communities to make them more viable regarding water resources are concerned?
I think that is quite I would say sensitive issue for the chamber to get involved with. But I would look at it in a different way, and that is being on the employer side, or I would say on the company side. And they should, as private sector participation is important in this water supply, also the sewage. I won't take the power with water, but one would say water and sewage treatment are at the moment at its worst scenario. So a private sector has to get involved. Now, when you look at China and you look at other countries, they always involve the private sector. And, when I was the deputy mayor, I remember taking the head of water and his entourage to a meeting with UKZN where they had some, big guys on water reticulation and things like that from Netherlands. And I don't know if they'd really take a lead from there and take it forward, So those are some of the problems within a municipality that one has to now try and, master these things. Would they listen or not? That is the most important factor. And of course, we must also remember that there are current backlogs. If you look at Johannesburg, Ikuru, Swane, 10 billion they're owing to the water. Yeah. And it's also the cost recoverability is about 22 billion annually. So that is a major problem. So in future, there can be further erosion of the existing infrastructure. One can't say that it's going to stop. And in the same sense, you got those sabotage, the criminal elements that are doing their own thing. So as a chamber, as you put it, we have made some inroads. Also, our president, Salih Suleiman, has attended a number of meetings that the municipality has had, and most mornings would they engage with the municipality. And from what I know, that with these engagements, they have come about with this idea that the city's water and sanitation unit has commenced with, they have commissioned about 2 vital projects to improve the water supply to some of the parts of the northern area. So when I was there in council, we had the Northern Aqueduct augmentation pipeline. And at that time, and until today, it hasn't been, come to fruition or complete. The project hasn't completed. And that's amazing. It's really, I can't even sit and think about that why it's taking so long. But if you look at it, it's again, those criminal elements and also those, what they call those, guys that are now the thugs that are coming over and stopping the work.
Mafia.
The mafia gang, yeah.
Yeah.
I can never remember these mafia gangs. So now the main thing is that commission of the new Northern Aqueduct is in progress. So let's hope that nothing really comes about, knowing that now we have a new party emerged here, and there's a possibility of many unknown things can happen. So I hope and pray that this is in progress and it's going to work through phases with the current section, and that is set to improve water supply to areas, especially Verulam and Phoenix, So I'm hoping the best. That
Inshallah.
No delays happen, and the city will continue to explore and also to implement a range of interventions that is to improve water supplies across the city. They should have done this long ago. I don't know. So while awaiting this completion of, I think it's called the Umkomazi water project. So,
Okay, Fawzia.
Yeah.
Thank you indeed for. Let's end on that positive note, inshallah. Fawzia Peer, Vice President of Minara Chamber of Commerce, talking to us about the impact of water disruptions on local businesses. Thank you once again. Keep up the great work, and Salaam Alaikum to you.
Walaikum salam. Thank you, Julie. Such a short interview. Thank you so much.
Next time we'll keep you here for half an hour, I promise.
Yes, on a suitable another topic. I'm not
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's almost 10 o'clock, and we are going to talk next with Dr. Qureisha Ismail Suleiman, and we are going to be looking at an issue of the genocide in Palestine.